Could this new win projection for the Chicago Bulls be too good to be true? Hey, Bulls fans, before we dive into the latest buzz about our team, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. You won't want to miss what's coming next, so let's get into it. As we approach the new NBA season, the Chicago Bulls are making headlines, but not necessarily for the reasons fans might hope. The team is undergoing a major overhaul, and expectations are at a low point compared to previous years. Traditionally, the Bulls have been a team with playoff aspirations, but this season, that goal seems more elusive. With DeMar DeRozan and Alex Caruso no longer part of the roster, the team is in a state of flux. These departures have left a significant void, but they've also paved the way for new talent to step into the spotlight. Josh Giddey and Matas Buzelis are two promising newcomers who have joined the squad, signaling a shift towards building for the future. The signing of Jalen Smith and the 5-year extension for Patrick Williams further underscore the Bulls' commitment to youth. The organization seems to be prioritizing long-term development over immediate success, a clear sign that they're in rebuilding mode. However, the presence of veteran players like Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic raises questions about the team's true intentions. Despite ongoing trade rumors, both players remain with the Bulls. Their continued presence could potentially interfere with the development of younger talent and might lead to more wins than the team ideally wants. This presents a dilemma for the Bulls, who need to finish among the bottom 10 teams in the league to retain their valuable 2025 first-round pick. Tanking, or intentionally losing games to improve draft positioning, is a challenging strategy, especially with a strong draft class on the horizon. As the 2024-25 season unfolds, many teams will be competing for top prospect Cooper Flagg. For the Bulls to stay competitive in this race, they'll need to prioritize losing over winning. Yet, recent win projections suggest that achieving this goal might be more difficult than anticipated. ESPN's panel of experts has projected the Bulls to finish the season with a 30-52 record, landing them as the number 1 seed in the play-in tournament. This would place them alongside teams like the Indiana Pacers, Miami Heat, and Atlanta Hawks. While this projection might seem like a familiar scenario, it's particularly frustrating given the team's current situation. The prospect of another play-in tournament appearance is disheartening, especially for fans who were hoping for a more decisive rebuild. Some might argue that participating in the play-in tournament could offer valuable experience to the younger players. Josh Giddey has already played 2 rounds of postseason basketball. Jalen Smith has appeared in an Eastern Conference final, and the young core of Kobe White, Patrick Williams, and Ayo Dosunmu has been through the play-in tournament before. With this experience, one might wonder if an additional play-in game would provide significant new insights or learning opportunities for the team. On the other hand, securing another high-potential lottery pick could be far more beneficial for the Bulls' future. With the current roster lacking star-level talent, the team needs as many chances as possible to hit the jackpot in the draft. While the ESPN projection may be disheartening, it's not entirely surprising given the front office's history of mediocrity. If the Bulls are sitting in the 11th spot in the Eastern Conference as the trade deadline approaches, there's a real concern they might push for the play-in tournament to justify their decisions and avoid appearing as if the rebuild is failing. Even if the front office is committed to keeping their draft pick, there are doubts about their ability to outmaneuver other teams. Teams like Detroit, Charlotte, and Toronto have demonstrated that they're not afraid to position themselves for better lottery odds. Tanking is a strategic endeavor that requires careful planning and execution, and the Bulls must navigate this process with precision. There is a potential silver lining if the Bulls can successfully trade LaVine or Vucevic. Moving these players could enhance the team's chances of avoiding mediocrity and ensuring a stronger position in the draft lottery. However, both players have seen limited market interest so far, and there's a risk the Bulls might miss out on a favorable trade opportunity if one emerges unexpectedly. The team's history of overvaluing its assets could come into play again if LaVine or Vucevic start the season strong. As the new season approaches, it's understandable to be concerned about the Bulls potentially undermining the start of this new era. For more insights into these projections and other off-season developments, check out my conversation with the team at CHGO. We delved into the win projections and explored various other off-season storylines. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're always updated with the latest Bulls news and analysis. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more exciting content.